and y'all gonna see it. First two things I pull up. Got News Nation. We got a black person killing a white woman. Most crime, I believe, is intraracial crime. So I believe most of the black murders happen by blacks and most of the white murders happen by whites. So I'm not sure why the first video when Crime in America pops up would be a black man killing a white woman. Let's see what this person is talking about on NewsMax. Leland Viverts. Whoever the fuck that is. I probably follow that boy.
I have not seen the horrific video of Irina Zaruka's murder.
Lord help us, y'all.
You need to.
Lord help us, y'all.
Most other media outlets refuse to cover the story because it destroys their narrative.
Oh,
this
shit.
Is not a media story that I'm about to do right now. This is a culture story. I'm going to tell you right now, it is disturbing and hard to watch this video, but it shows where we are in society. We've paused the video right before the moment of the stabbing. 2 weeks ago, the young Ukrainian refugee boarded a local train in Charlotte, North Carolina, a commuter train. She took her seat. You can see her sitting down right there, and was scrolling on her phone like so many of us do. The man behind her watched her for just about 4 minutes. You can see him right there. He's been identified as DeCarlos Brown, a career criminal with 14 felony arrests.
I was about to judge this man.
Right
he telling the truth.
Where we've paused it.
I had my own bias. He pulled out a
knife and stabbed her in the throat 3 times.
I was wrong.
Her brutal and unprovoked murder really now changes the conversation about crime in America and eliminates a full-scale shift in our culture. That's our Why It Matters segment tonight.
I think, so I don't even know what he about to discuss, but like, this is what I'm talking about. I was like dead wrong. Like, so I jumped to conclusions. Like, I seen this picture of the black dude killing this white woman, and then I just jumped and thought this man was about to shit on black people, but like, I was dead wrong. So I think other blacks should think for a second, like, how many times do we see something to jump to the conclusion that based upon seeing a white and a black, that the white person is going to say something about us based upon race or judge us? I mean, it just happened to me just now, so it might happen to you as well.
Is in a George Floyd moment, not about policing, but about crime. That video, remember, 5 years ago of Floyd's death, it changed how we talked about policing. This video has every reason to change the way we talk about crime.
We have a
Many
crime
of you
problem
probably
in America.
haven't seen the video until now. The same legacy media outlets that did wall-to-wall coverage of Floyd have largely ignored this story.
The media is biased.
And when they finally did talk about it this morning, it was to
Lil
call
Leland.
anybody who cared or was concerned about this story a racist.
Nigga talking about
I
me.
have to say, some of the replies to Musk, some of the comments around this story are baldly racist, stoking fear of African Americans because this man attacked a white woman.
So unarmed,
I'm gonna let this
innocent
finish before I
woman is
respond.
killed on a train, and the real problem is racism. That worked 5 years ago. It does not work anymore. This story is as much about race as the George Floyd story was and is. Race is center to this story. Okay. George Floyd, the story was about how police treated black Americans. The Irina Zaruka story is about the epidemic of black crime in America. Right, more specifically,
I gotta stop it. Now, I think so far he's been reporting, he's been reporting things correctly. And I definitely think there is a crime problem in America. So we should work to reduce crime, and we should talk about all crime that's happening. What's it, white, black on white, Hispanic on black, and all that. So let me see what else he's saying. But so far I stopped it because I think he's about to go into some bullshit, and I think I'm about to have to respond. I'm not gonna call him a straight up racist. I use the term now soft racist. Some people just have slight biases, but it seems like this is about to turn into what I thought it was going to turn into. And I thought it was going to turn into that. I'm not trying to pick on Elijah. I think he got a show, a network called Rift TV or some shit. So y'all can check that out if y'all want. But when I saw this on social media, what I saw was what it looks like he's about to go into. I seen the black and the white woman, and then all of a sudden everybody started tweeting about black on white crime. And see, that's what I'm talking about when I say shit turns racist. This is a problem, crime is, and what this man did is a problem, and it should be discussed. And probably blacks are committing more crime in cities, and I'll explain why later. But what got me pissed off online was this black on white crime that they about to talk about is not the predominant form of crime. So why, other than you being racist, would you focus on a type of crime that is not the most common? You would focus on maybe black on black crime, and then next Hispanic on Hispanic crime, and then next white on white crime. That's the order we need to focus on crime. Black on black is the highest. Focus on it. Next, Hispanic on Hispanic. Focus on it. Next, white on white. Focus on it. Not this bullshit they about to try to tell y'all. Let's focus on black crime. Next, let's focus on black on white crime. Black on white crime happens less than a white on. Let me shut up and let this man talk because I get the going.
It is about how a host of progressive policies keep letting the worst offenders back on the street until they commit crimes like this. Before we go any further, though, we want to tell you about Irina. She escaped war-torn Ukraine and was setting up a better life for herself in America, in Charlotte. Her obituary describes her as, quote, a gifted and passionate artist who had a deep love for animals, adding that she was happiest when surrounded by family and loved ones. Reportedly, she had a Black Lives Matter poster in her house.
I'm mixed
Think about
on
that. She escaped war only to get murdered here in America. The irony. Somehow all those folks who talk about Ukraine all the time aren't talking about her now. Coverage, or the lack of coverage on most of the major networks, shows the obvious bias and blindness by most media organizations to what Americans are actually scared about. If you're scared about something, you care about it. So in fact, the mayor of Charlotte praised media outlets for not showing the video. Of course, she doesn't want you to see the video, nor does she want you to see his criminal record. He had 33 run-ins with the law dating back to 2007, 14 arrests, 4 of them for felonies. He recently served 5 years in prison for armed robbery, but was let out early. Shortly after his release, he assaulted his own sister. He was let out.
Come on, I can't watch this, man.
But the mayor's statement didn't talk about that. She talked about
this person not in jail?
Compassion for the alleged killer since he was homeless and had mental illnesses. Anybody who stabs a woman.
I hate to stop. See, because of I'm gonna get to the mental health. That's a lot of fucking crime, bro. Nigga got 14 arrests and he running around and killed. Come on, man. That ain't a white. I'm not saying we got to go back to 3. We might need to go back to 3 strikes on violent crime, but I mean 14 arrests. He clearly should be in jail.
In the throat, probably has mental illnesses.
That's true too.
But that's the point. For progressives and their friends in the media, they think that crime isn't the criminal's fault. Crime is somehow the fault of a racist country.
Now this is where I might disagree with him a little, and I'm not trying to disagree on purpose. Mental health is real. There's probably a higher percentage of people with mental health issues who commit crime, but mental health doesn't absolve you of your crime because you can get treatment in school, you can get treatment through hospitals, and not shoot. With the liberal policies, we get free healthcare basically. Not free, somebody got to pay for it, but y'all get what I'm saying. We should take mental health seriously and we should help those in need, but you should be punished for your crimes. And if some people are so mentally ill that you can't do anything to make them not be violent, maybe we need to put those people somewhere, some kind of facility. You can't just let somebody out because they're you want to have compassion for them. You can't have enough compassion of where they're killing innocent people.
President Trump offered a much different reaction on Truth Social. He wrote, "The blood of this innocent woman can literally be seen dripping from the killer's knife. And now her blood is on the hands of the Democrats who refuse to put bad people in jail."
All right. I did say liberal policies. That's true. He's reporting something factual, but I'll say this: when Trump starts talking about the blood is on the Democrats' hands and all that, this is how we start being hyperbolic. Yes, the Democrats need to listen to some of the Republican policies, but they don't have to go. It shouldn't be about scoring points. That's my main point. Is if the Democrats made a mistake, don't worry about pointing the finger and saying y'all wrong. Reach out to them and tell them, look, some of the things we're saying might help you with this issue. Consider listening to us.
People in jail. Those comments came after he offered this earlier.
I just give my love and hope to the family of the young woman who was stabbed this morning.
Me too. I send my condolences.
In Charlotte by a madman, a lunatic, just got up and started. It's right on the tape. Not really watchable because it's so horrible. Bro. But just viciously stabbed. She's just sitting there. So they're evil people. We have to be able to handle that. If we don't handle that, we don't have a country.
North Carolina's governor, Democrat, appears to understand at least some of the optics of this story. He wrote on X, We need more cops on the beat to keep people safe. That's why my budget calls for more funding to hire
I
more
didn't catch if
well-trained
they
police
said this was a
officers.
Democrat or Republican, but I agree
Here's
with
the
that
thing.
stance.
It is no longer about cops. And we know that because this guy was in jail. He had been arrested by cops, but
I see
kept
where
getting
you're
let
going,
out.
bro.
So it's not about cops, Governor.
About
It's
the
about Democrats refusing to
sentencing
be
and
honest about who
keeping
is
them in
committing the
jail.
crimes and the ways to stop it. Like ending cashless bail or early release.
Okay.
Which likely let the alleged Charlotte killer out of jail 14 times.
Cashless bill.
Democratic politicians often point out that crime is down in most major cities.
I believe it is.
You can make statistics say whatever you want.
Oh, nah, see, it's a see with me, y'all, I ain't on one side. It's a tug and pull, bro. If the statistics said it was going up, they'll say it was going up. Now the statistics say it's going down. Now niggas say, no, you making up statistics. What it's gonna be? We believe the statistics or we don't for crime. We believe the statistics on the test with the blacks and Asians and the whites or we don't believe it. You know, we gotta make up our mind about if we're gonna accept the data or not based upon if we like the data.
Team Trump has already caught on to that. A Trump advisor told Axios this morning, crime is not a data thing. It's a feeling thing.
No, nigga, it's a fucking racist thing with you niggas, and that's why I'm coming at you niggas neck. Y'all gonna have to, not have to, but y'all might gonna start adjust some of y'all talking points, because people gonna see that y'all bullshitting them. It's not, crime is a data thing when y'all start talking about how 13% of the population commit 50% of the crimes. It's about data then.
Politicians don't understand that it's about how you feel when you walk on the subway platform.
How you feel? Let me calm down. If you're walking down the street at night anywhere where there's a lot of people, there's a chance, like I just went through this. There are 10 projects in New Orleans. So I don't know what city this was in, but a lot of these cities have multiple projects. Anywhere you walking at night where they have poor and violent people, it's not about being poor. A lot of poor people, I'm going to get on that another time because you got a way poor people commit crime, middle commit crime, and upper class. I get on that another time. But what I'm about to say is when you have local crime that happens with poor people, anywhere you are where they have a lot of poor people, you're going to be fearful of that. I mean, you can't get rid of the lower class, nor should we. I notice a lot of times when we talk about the lower class of poor people, we do focus on crime, and that's wrong. The lower class, y'all do a lot. Y'all do a whole lot. You know, when the COVID came, the frontline workers and all these people, I want to say thank you, not just to the veterans, but everybody. The bus drivers, the school teachers, the cafeteria workers, everybody. I mean, people don't take the time to thank you guys, but like the lower class doesn't just do bad stuff. Y'all are the backbone of the fucking country. So I just wanted to say that too, but let me see what this man's talking about.
Subway platform. Right now, Americans don't feel safe. Gallup polling for March, 75% of Americans worry a great deal or a fair amount about crime. 67% of Americans were somewhat or very dissatisfied with the nation's policies to reduce crime.
Okay. We can
right
get
now,
better on crime.
Americans feel like crime is spiraling out of control.
What Americans, bro? Like, us. Right now, I think conservatives think there's more crime. I think conservatives are more fearful of crime. Liberals, yes, anybody in the city is worried about crime because there's so many people, but I don't think the people in the cities, for the most part, are thinking that crime is spiraling out of control. I don't agree with that.
And now we can finally have an honest conversation about it without being called racist.
Oh, shit. No. See? Never mind. Let me hold it in. See, this what a problem I have with Republicans. This why I respect Elijah. This why I respect Jake. This why I respect Lily. See, he didn't talk about blacks the whole time, but then he kind of ended it or went to the commercial talking about, well, we can't talk about crime because it's racial. And that's what I mean. It's like innuendo. So half of them compliments I gave this dude, I kind of want to take them back. It's like he hitting that stuff, then don't say it. He hitting that stuff and then don't say it. It's like, this is how black people pick up on certain things. It's like you don't overtly call us names and you don't overtly do things. But if you hitting at it all the time, like now I feel like he hitting that crime is black. The way he talking about it.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our News Nation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.
Cuomo got a new gig, y'all. Oh, he took that boy off CNN. I don't know why. Oh, video over. All right. It might have been the show for the day. I didn't have nothing else prepared. Let me see. Let me see if there's another. Let me do this for y'all. Let me see about this story. Not crime in America. What was the thing of that the man who stabbed the woman? Black man, white. I just want to see how somebody else cover it and give y'all another reaction to see like, is what I'm thinking what's really out there or just something different? Okay, this is Fox. See what they said. NewsMax, you did a good job except for some of the innuendo. It was fair coverage though. Wrap up. All right. I'm hearing from the producers that not in my ear, but in front, we still low budget. I'm hearing from the producers we got to cut off this show. So I wanted to let you guys know that I enjoy doing this, but also like feel free to hit me up on social media at LILMOEMUSIC. Only on X right now. We have other socials that we're creating on the fly for the show. But feel free to hit me up. Let me know what you thought about this show. Let me know if there are any topics you want to discuss or videos you want to send me. And, I look forward to talking to you guys, and I look forward to us hashing things out. Peace.